Well, hello everyone. It's great to see you. I hope you've had a fantastic start to the week. You're watching Fat Man in a Cheap Sim, and I'm just going to very quickly tweet out some of our racing, just to let everyone know what's happening tonight, and then we'll get started. And I've already, on my other PSN, set a time of a one, I think it was a one, what was it? Was it a 156? No, sorry, 152.6. That's what it was. So I thought we would do that one. Do the race A. And I think, though, I'll have a go at everything from race A, B, and C. And I think that should be quite fun. It looks like actually quite a good week of races. Last week was a tough one. All the races were pretty close, and apart from the Nürburgring, although it was a pretty intense race, I think these will be a little bit easier to be competitive with. But it's great to have you with us tonight. I know there's lots of people out there streaming, so I really do appreciate you joining me this evening. So I will quickly share this out and see what exactly is happening. If you are watching tonight, hello Keith, it's good to see you. I hope you've had a good week. I'm just quickly sharing the details out on Facebook, and then a quick tweet, and then I'll be there to start the action. So there we go. Yes, I know, 180 subs, isn't it? It's fantastic. Really working well, actually. I'm very, very pleased about all of that. And then we've got some big name guests coming up over the next few weeks as well. We've got Tidgeney on Thursday and Super GT as well after that. So I'm really pleased about that. Hello, Adama. It's good to see you. My entire evening has been manual practice. Oh, the Porsche. Manufacturer's practice, of course. That's what it is. Yes, I saw the advert for that. I saw it's just come back on, isn't it? That should be good fun, actually. I might give it a go. It's just I'm struggling to do Wednesdays and Saturdays because it's just I do other nights as well, so it's kind of trying to make everything all fit in. Keith, you've chosen Lexus. Yeah, they're pretty good. It's a sturdy car, the Lexus. Might be a bad choice. Although I thought, does Rory? I'm sure Rory. He did the Lexus, did not? That just be 2 wee seconds here. Right, we'll put that one out there. That's the tweets done and the shares done, and then we'll see how we get on now. There we are. I've also got a video to upload, which I've just managed to finish editing and saving, so I'll upload that onto YouTube after the stream tonight, and we'll go on from there. Hello, Luke from the Sim Hub. It's good to see you. I saw you on Super GT's stream last night, I think it was. So yeah, but it's we're going to have a good night of racing, I'm sure. It's incredibly windy and blustery, so hopefully you won't hear a little bit of background noise. But there is I've got one of these outer outlet things that kind of to make sure that the gas from our boiler goes outside and not into the house, and it tends to flap about in the wind. But going to head out for a minute. I'll be back in a bit. No problem, Keith. We'll see you when you're back. It's always good to have you with us. Oh yeah, thanks, Luke. It's great. 180. That was Gary Gilmore was one of them. But on I think it was Thursday there, we had 5 subs over the whole night. We had 5 subs, which was brilliant. So it was a really good stream, and we're certainly going forward, which is really good. So I'm looking forward to being able to do some good races tonight. I'm going to use the Audi because I did quite a good time in that. I haven't yet set a time on this PSN, so we'll do that just now, and then it won't take too long, and we'll get started with the race. I know it was crazy last night. It went crazy. I was trying to get a really good time because Jonathan came up with a fantastic time, and he managed to do. It was at the race B, at the Sardinia C backwards in reverse. He managed to do a 50. Now what was it? It was a really good time. A 56.110, and so he beat my time because I'd done a 56.170, and I was up till 2 in the morning last night. I couldn't believe the time that just kind of flew in, and I thought, God, I've got work in the morning. So today was an interesting day. I managed to get through it. I think I'll be knackered by it later on tonight. But the best I could do was a 56.140. So Jonathan beat me. So if he joins us later on, I think he is playing just now. But if he joins us later on, we can congratulate him on getting to the top of the PSN board for us on our little community here. So let's see what we can do. See if Jonathan's on a 158.3, but I know he hasn't really done much practice on this circuit, so we'll make sure we get that one off. And then I'll make sure that I've got my brake balance on 5. I think this is also a grid start. So I've done a 152.6 on my other PSN, so let's see what I can do. On top of this. Interesting circuit though. The Audi, I think, has got better brakes, because when I came round here in the Arse's Edge, I really struggled, got a wee bit wide there. But if I can get a good time here, then that will get me up the field a bit, because my rating has taken a bit of a bashing in the last couple of weeks. With these front drive cars, it seems like you're having to slow down so much, but you just have to do it to try and get the right, we can definitely get a second off that. Definitely time to be made. Been a wee bit wide there. Now a little bit quicker, but we can definitely get, we should be doing 152. It's a bit better around there. Yeah, that's it. Smashing door handles. That's a little bit better. Yeah, of course. Ah, I must have been braking as I steered there and it just was too late. Right, I'm going to try and concentrate. Ah, Brian Holmes, it's good to see you. How are you doing? Your technology, by the way, is working incredibly well. You very kindly gave me the power extension point when my other one broke, and that completely fixed my G29, otherwise I'd have been really stuck. So a big shout out to Brian. I wouldn't be able to do these streams actually, to be fair, without Brian. Ah, Pedro, good to see you. Right, we're racing round on top of this, but I hope to try and do a race at all the tracks tonight. Now, it was Tisney who said that the race C at Suzuka in the Mazdas was supposed to be really good fun. Ah, Jonathan has joined us as well. We're just saying you managed to beat me last night by a fraction. Well, it was very kind, Brian, for giving me the equipment. You've made this stream possible. That wasn't very good round there. It just seems so slow. It's got to be direct and... going everywhere except where I want it to go. We're chipping away at the qualifying times here. Yes, I've heard about that, and there's been a fault with those wheels. Yeah, I know that Super GT was saying that yesterday, and some people said they were racing with them and the Fanatics, and they broke during the race, which is not good. Yeah, I'm still using the G29 pedals. Yeah, no, I mean, to be fair, the rest of it is quite sturdy. So yeah, it's not too bad. I got 5 followers, Pedro, on the last stream on Thursday. Yeah, so we did. Oh. So yeah, no, it was a really good stream, I have to say. Right, can we get a bit more here? 152.7. Right, I'll pause it for a wee second this way. In fact, what I'll do is I'll just exit out of that. That's not too bad. That should hopefully take me into a reasonable lobby. And what I'm going to do... Yeah, thanks, Pedro. Yeah, I mean, in the whole month, I think we've done about 25, maybe even 28. But it's definitely going up. But I'm hoping that having Tidgday and then, of course, Super GT a week on Thursday as well, that'll definitely... Because I try and give them a link a couple of days before, just so that they can give that out on their social media. And I hope that if they can do that, then that allows us to... they'll follow, they'll come and watch the show and then ask lots of questions, because that's the key thing I'm trying to achieve, is to that the subscribers will ask the questions that they couldn't normally ask while the drivers are racing. So I'm looking forward to the next few that are coming up. I think it's going to be great fun. And it's been a great end to the year. I'm also going to do a little bit of promotion as well for some of the videos, so you might see them coming up on YouTube, hopefully, to let people know about the channel, and hopefully we can get many more subscribers. I did have a target for the end of this year of 500 subscribers. Now I know that seems a wee bit away considering what we have at the moment, but anything's possible, and I'm optimistic that we can try and do it or get as close as we can. And I think if we do a wee bit of advertising too, hopefully that will allow for that. That I wrote during a race at the Northlife was very messy. Thrustmaster was reluctant to help until I said to them that it's insured. All right. Oh well, I know that's a thing. So we're 9th at the moment on the grid. Quite a mixture of DR and SR rated drivers. And it's pretty close actually. I do reckon, I thought there was a bit more in it if I give a clean race. I thought I could maybe do a kind of lowish 52. So I'm thinking I could probably get a 52.4, I think, if I really pushed. Maybe even lower than that. So I think there's potential perhaps here to move up the grid a bit and see how we get on. The crucial thing is it's the first corner, because that can be quite messy. And I think it could be hopefully not a penalty fest. Hopefully it'll be fun. But yeah, we'll see how we all get on. God, it's quite funny. I've got a window right next to me here, and I've got blinds on it, and it's actually moving because of the wind. It's pretty gusty in Scotland at the moment. Can hardly believe though we're almost into December. It's been quite a year. Now I just hope that it hasn't changed any of my settings. Yeah, it has. Look, it's changed the brake balance back to 5 again. That's fine. So yeah, let's see what the first race has in store for Fatman in a Tube Sim. I don't recognise many of these guys in front of me, so I'm not sure if I've raced against them or not. We'll see. I was watching Super GT doing his Northlife stream a bit last night, and it was quite funny. It was it's every race he did, he got penalties. It was quite a thing. Well, it's mainly Audis and Peugeots. So, can we go ahead and see where we are? Didn't see what my number was, but not to worry. Been a while since it's been a grid start. a bit wild, but hopefully we can make something of this. Oh, someone went flipping there away. Oh, come on. You braked so early there, man. The guy behind is trying to do any kind of lunge possible. Goodness me, he's trying to push here. Come on. Where did he get that speed from? I would like to know. Come on, what's it doing? I know what's happened. Come on, phew. So this blooming traction control's still on. That's a strange one though. They came here and up there. Right, we're going to get these places back. That's a strange, it was up ahead and then... Come on, in. Hi, Keith. Done it again. My traction controls, my brake balance is all way off. And yet I put that on 5. That's a strange one. It's doing that without me asking it to. Andrew, good to see you. Well, I had been as high as 6, then I got swamped, and I went back down to 9th. Still, no penalties, so that's not too bad. Not too bad. But it's a very close race for sure, and it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Now, I'm not sure what my the badge number was. Did it say? It's difficult to say. It's impossible to read from here. That in fact, what I need to do is change the livery if we're doing Group 4. But my SR has gone up, so that's not quite so bad. 52.3 was the best lap. I did a 52.7. That's not too bad, but most of them were quite a bit lower than me, so I've got to work on that, try and get a bit faster. But welcome to everyone who's just joined us as we did that last race there. I'm going to make sure. Jonathan, you're in your rig tonight and you're not faster than me at the moment. Well, we'll see. Now let's see what we can do. I'll put it back into that one. I think I'll do another race there because there's a lot to do in that, and I'll see if I can get. Oh, I need to get Espen's time in that. What's the thing? I've got a few minutes, so I'll get that sorted. Now I need to go to Discover, and it should be car liveries, and I'll put my. Now I know sometimes there's a date to put in here. So we'll get that sorted out, and then we'll get the proper livery on board. Oh, make sure that. There we are. Change period. All the content. The Mazda is one of my stronger cars. Is that for Group 4 or is that for... Aha, here we are. I will add to collection. You just bought a Mazda Roadster. Yeah, that's a good one actually, isn't it? That's the thing. I'll make sure that I get that one as well so we don't miss out onto that. There we are. Right, so now we should have all the things that we need, and then we can go back onto GT Sport. Ah, hang on, how do I get the one? Alright, I need to go to the garage and get my garage car. That's it, isn't it? Yeah, the Alpha is rather nice. It is a nice car. So we'll change the car livery, put the collection on. There we go. Now that's it. That's it done, and then we'll be ready to race properly. Big thanks again to Espen for his design there. Now let's see. Okay, so what have we learned from the first race? We're going to be a lot faster, isn't it? We're going to be a lot more consistent and make sure that the traction control is turned off once we... Oh, hang on. We should be getting... Why is it only that one? That's strange. Alright. We should have that one there. Oh well. But hopefully it's got the right car. That yes, don't crash. To be fair, I didn't crash. I was kind of, again, slightly pushed out the way. I went through, and then my car seemed to really struggle. But for a strange reason, the brake balance had been moved back to 0, even though I'd put it up to 5. So I don't know what happened there, because I went out in the warm-up especially to make sure that the brake balance was correct. So I don't know what happened with that. Because it definitely doesn't want to turn in anywhere near as well, and you really need that brake balance at 5 for the Audi to get it round the corners, because I was really struggling with pace. Because I reckon I had a bit... Yeah, it's not giving me my car. I don't know what's happened with that car. It's giving me a different one. That's a strange one. I've definitely got it in the garage, and I've made sure that that's what I'm using. Yeah, Stradale. I don't want to bash it because it's stunning. Yeah, that's true. That is absolutely true. Basically, always provides you the car. Yeah, that's it. Right. Yeah, it's still giving me a normal Audi. I should be able to put my... So I've done a 152.7. I think I can get that down a bit. So what do you reckon on the other races? Do you reckon I should do the Mazda race? Because that's seemingly a really good one for race C. And you love Maggiore, Keith. Well, I've done absolutely no practice there, but I do quite like it. In fact, that would be a perfect one, because I've got the Alpha, and the Alpha was quite good there before. Oops, oh dear. Happy to watch anything. Yep. Apart from my driver rating to be shattered. But that's it. To be fair, I've driven round there in the Alpha a bit, so... Right, we can definitely go faster. Slightly better exit. Of course, we went wide there before. That's why we lost a lot of time. I'm going to brake so early for this one. should hopefully be into the 52s, 52.795, a little bit better. Now, so we've not really improved our time, but we were matching it, so at least that is something. Oh look, my goodness, we've got basic Ollie. That is quite a good run. That's the first race I've ever got with Ollie, although was he maybe once in a race when he was a bit further back, but this is quite a high ranking lobby then. He's done a 152.011 and he's an SS. So that's pretty good. Yeah, so these are all be then, it's a much higher ranked lobby for sure. One of the few B drivers in there, but we need to get back up to A as quickly as we can. There we go. Here we go. Let's see. Just make sure everything is done the way it should be. Yeah, that's on 5. Ah, did he see me in there, did he? I don't think I'm going to be troubling him unless there's a major crash at the first corner. Make sure I've got my... But that's quite good, because he is a fantastic driver. So that'll be fun. This will be a good laugh. I think he'll be challenging for the win there. Let's see if we can get up there and give him a run for his money, eh? Let's see how we go. Right, race number 2. We're going to go up some places, I can tell, in this race. Oh, we're 10th on the grid. We're just fractions away, there's really nothing in it. So if we can get a good time here, then... Oh, I deserved that one. Just came to a halt. Oh, you can't just turn in when I'm in there. Put the radar on.
can see there's nothing in it. With that big group in front. Hi, Espen. Good to see you. Oh, we did a 152. Not too bad. Basic Ollie's done a 151.7. Can I get 10th place back? And Basic Ollie is in the lead. It's the final lap. Trying to put the pressure on 9th place. It's very close, there's hardly any overtaking at all. Well, We got another 10th. We started 10th and we finished 10th. He gets pumped by nutters. Yeah, well, actually, to be fair, we did finish ahead of our door number, so that is quite a high lobby, I think. Because I think our... Oh, hello, Stephen. Yeah, looking forward to the Tishley interview. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to send him out his link tomorrow, so hopefully we'll get that out there, and it should be quite fun. Ah, you like the leather on the G29? It is a nice wheel, isn't it? I mean, when you think what it is, that's pretty good going. Let's see. Is Ollie still in there? We'll better give him a... There we go. Yeah, the accuracy of the pedals, they're not bad. I mean, they don't have a massive amount of feel. I sometimes think that it feels a bit more like an on-off switch, sometimes with these pedals, especially with the accelerator. But I know you can adjust them a little bit. I've never done that. I've just kept them on as normal. Right, now, what time is it? It's 21:52. So, we've got the option of doing the Mazda race. I think maybe we should pop over and try and do the Mazda race. Does anyone have any idea what we need to do? Or do we need to actually, we might need... Oh no, we've got one. We've got one. I don't know what the strategy is for the Mazda, but I think it would be fun. The G29 is a nicer wheel than my truck, although thankfully it doesn't have an airbag. Yep, no, that's definitely true. That I didn't bother saving that replay because I don't think it was a brilliant race. To be fair, we didn't really manage to do a great run, but let's see. So it should be a no stop. Excellent. And I think it's on the hard tyres, isn't it? So it's much better when they use the racing soft because that gives you so much more grip. Sports hard, so grip almost doesn't exist. That's not what I was hoping to hear, but never mind. Hopefully it will be all right. I have raced these at Brands Hatch before. They were fantastic round Brands Hatch. It was like the Indy circuit. That was a great race. So here we are. Adama, you've done a 2:31.885, which I'm sure is pretty good going. Yeah, and a 2:29.771. So you're only 2 seconds off the top 10, which is the top time actually. That's very good. Let's see. Yeah, 2:31.8, and it was 2:29.7. So that's really, really good. We are going to have our work cut out. That yeah, it's quite reactive, isn't it? It's quite a reactive little car. Now, do I need brake balance? What would the brake balance settings be? Are they about +3 probably, maybe? +2 or 3? Maybe try it, maybe +2. So I'm going to remember, I'm not in a Group 4 racing car. This is going to take... I have 3 to the rear. +3. Oh, Max Mayhem. Good to see you. Yeah, this is a bit more fun. At least there's a little bit more room in this race to actually try and overtake, which I want to try and do as a GT Sport racer and not be overtaken. You used +3, but your time was appalling. Oh, the car glides through the bends, doesn't it? Isn't it wonderful? Oh yeah, it's just sliding away. You can balance it a little bit on the throttle. I have to say, I'd love to get that V-rig. That looks amazing. I think most people beat Fat Man in a cheap sim at the moment. Out of the hairpin. This is a fun car to drive though. Definitely gets the thumbs up. I suppose it's just trying to keep the momentum up. Good to see you back there, Luke. Now, I don't know what gear I can take this in. I have to say, I didn't think it would do that. Okay, at 33.9, so we're quite a way off the pace, about 5 seconds off the pace, but then that was our first lap. So I've got to find 2 seconds to catch up with Adama, who has done a really good time. Oh, not like that, come on. Turning the house upside down, looking for chocolate. Basin stayed just about flat out in 4th. Everyone's eating. The only one who's eating is not me, is me. Eh? Actually, I had birthday cake because it's my son's birthday today, so I've been burping away. That's what happens when you drink Ribena, man. I wonder how these tyres are going to last, because it's something like 16 times the tyre wear, which even on a Mazda is going to be I thought I had quite a good run out of there, but not according to the stopwatch. Right. Okay, There's money dropping out of my pockets here. I could hear it jingling away. Oh, amazingly, I'm not last. But look at that, people doing 32.2 is the top. About half a second off Adama's time. Oh, it's Thea in the chat. Good to see you, Thea. Yep, it's all happening. We're trying to do race C in the Mazda, of course. Now, Thea is a champion of the Mazda racing on iRacing. You do that every week, which is fantastic. Yeah, no, it's... yeah, no, thanks, Stephen. Yeah, we're getting a good, growing audience, which is fantastic. But so I'm just trying to get used to this Mazda, but I have to say it's good fun. So I think hopefully we'll have a good race and see where we are. I think my Kudos Prime rate's just going to just disintegrate, but we'll see how we get on. Rev third, very hard. Okay, we'll do. Yeah, because it seems to be the gear to be in, isn't it? Especially for the S's. So hopefully we can. I think we've got a chance of going up some places here. I'm not. Is it a grid start or is it a normal one? The Mazda is the best. Yeah, yeah. You're very good at that, Thea. Very good at all your races. Where it's you've done incredibly well. But yep. I was watching that V-Rig video that you did again because I thought that's the one I want. I want a V-Rig. But then I'd have to change the name of my whole PSN. It can no longer be Fat Man in a Cheap Sim because it's not a cheap sim. It's about €1,000. No TC for the start. Excellent. That's good. That's the. Yep. 13th. Right. So lots of Brits and Germans and is it Spanish as well? I think in the group. So we'll see what it's like. I also think I was braking quite early on that coming into the last chicane. So I'll see what we can do. And soon I will be streaming using Streamlabs. I have got it sorted out, and I think we're getting closer to getting that sorted. So there'll be a few more options on the screen for you as well, which will be good. But and we hit, of course, 180. Yeah, fat man who's a fat cat. Well, we hit 180 subs, which is fantastic. Really, really pleased about that. And I've got my video about the race I did at the Nordschleifer. That should be going up later on tonight after the stream. I've got to upload that onto YouTube. But we're getting some quite good viewing figures, I have to say, from my videos. It's all going up, which is the direction it needs to be. So I appreciate everyone watching them. It's very kind. Okay, 8 laps of Suzuka. Let's see what we can do. This is when you find out they've put everything back onto the wrong ones, but let's see, to the wrong settings. Mazda MX-5. Exactly, the knuckle punch, the knuckle fist. We'll see what we can do. It says, oh, I should be second in this according to. Good gracious. Gone out wide already. This is going to be fun. wee... There's plenty of people who kind of get a place up and then it plays back. It's a battle. Right, 1 lap completed. We're still alive. We're still going. We've made up a couple of places. There's definitely room for a lot more. It's a wee bit better. Right, we're catching up. This is a far more fun race. Far more fun race than the last one. Well, he turned in and I was right next to him. It's a very fast corner. It's a bit of a funny penalty, that one. Oh, come on. Come on. It's really bad for joining right when you don't need them. See what you mean about just revving as much as you can out of it. at that, just totally kills the whole race, man. Well, we're almost back where we started. Up to 7th. Whoa, that's someone gone. Oh, that's another penalty. The good thing is, there's an awful lot of laps to go yet. We're just gone half distance. In fact, we're not even half distance yet. So we've definitely got a chance to get some of this back. Yeah, I mean, look at that huge bunch. There's 6 cars. You can rev it even more. See what you mean? It's crazy, the rev ranges. Not paying for the engine rebuild, that's true. Right, there is 9th, and 8th, and 7th, and even 6th up there. What can we do? It was a wee bit deep there. So up into 9th, we did start 13th. Yellow flags. We're doing incredible lap times. My tyres look okay. Yeah, fourth inside. 3 laps to go after this one. That was bad. Braked a little bit too late for the chicane. Apologise for the belch. It's the It's not what you watch the channel for. Brakes into spoon. Yeah, it's of course people's tyres are beginning maybe to show a slight sign of wear as we get towards the end of the race. See, they're braking way later than me, and I'm struggling bring off the speed there, which is annoying because I just took 2 seconds off them in the rest of the lap, so it must be the optional machine gun. Yeah. Oh, someone's gone flying. As well, it's all about the circuit experience. Once I know a little bit more about where I can gain the time, help us with our overall performance, but still, up into 7th isn't too bad from 13th. Need to get our qualifying time a bit better. That's about the first time through there without a crash. We're running wide. On a 234.8. Best was a 233 dead so far. A little bit. Now Budgie, he started behind me. I saw that name, I recognised that PSN. Seemingly we should be second in this race, that's our door number. Not sure, he could have been. There were quite a few people that did. Slip in. Yeah, the penalty was kind of crazy, wasn't it? Well, instead he lost it. 130R, yeah. Yeah, they're better on a short, twisty track. Still, I mean, without that penalty, I think we could have been way up. I think we could have been right up, maybe even, you know, 3rd or 4th. You moved into a new house today, Keith. So I've been busy. Hopefully I'll have my full office race room set up by tomorrow. Yeah, nothing like priorities. That's what, always the case. Make sure you get your stuff sorted out before anything else. That definitely. Thanks very much, Luke. I mean, at least the main thing is we actually overtook. That. Yep. That was good fun. That was a. Well, at least we went up. We moved up 6 positions. I think we could have done a good bit more if it wasn't for that penalty. And it did seem a bit strange because he had kind of already gone off, and I was on his inside. I had the line. And he just went off, so we'll see how it all... We're still in a B and an S. I have to say, when I got to that level, it seems like there's been a whole bunch of new people that are at the same level, and it's a tough race, certainly. It's a tough one. I'll maybe save this replay, mine. I think that was that was an interesting one. New house, everyone's getting a new house. Well done, Hugh, and happy new home, Keith. That's the thing. Now, we've got just about as much. No more studio apartments. Yeah, I bet that would be a relief. Right. Well, I'm quite happy to do another one of these because they're great fun. Now, let's see where we are. Hopefully, it shouldn't be too long. 2 minutes 55. It's probably not enough to do a lap. I'm going to quickly nip to the bathroom, so get yourself a cup of tea and something to eat. I'll be right back in a couple of minutes. So, we're back. Right. Okay. Let's see what we can do. We've got 46 seconds. After the next race, what I'll do is I want to do a few of these because this is by far and away the most fun race, I think, of the night. I know we haven't tried Maggiore yet, but I think this is a good one, and I think there's a lot of time to be made up. It's all about the braking and not trying to let the car settle. So hopefully we can keep the car settled and we can do a good time. And thanks to all your advice, by the way, you guys are spot on when it comes to all these things for brake balance and everything else. Let's see. Oh, got to go. Sorry, everyone. See you next. No problem, Keith. You take care. We'll see you next week, or see you on Thursday if you're about. Yeah, thanks very much, Keith. I definitely will. Well, at least I've actually managed to have a race there where I've gone up in position, which is something, so that's good. Right, joining the session. We're 13th again with that time. There's quite a few people behind us. Timmy Turbo has done a 2:32. Rosa Rich has done a 2:32.5. And we are stuck on a 33.9. But then we haven't really done much more practice, so there's definitely more time in it. Getting the braking right and all the rest of it, so I think we could probably take at least a second off that, if not a bit more. Be interesting to see where they put us on the door number. Probably supposed to win this race. But it's a nice car though, because it's quite light. The steering's quite light as well, and it's very reactive, which is what you want. So they can do them on an MX-5. That's true. There's a lot of BS's in this, so be careful. Yeah, yeah. 180 subs. It's good, isn't it? Hopefully we can continue. All right, that's Scott Priest. That's he's giving us his. Let's see. what we can do. Yeah, this is much more fun. There's just a bit more room to overtake here. I mean, I know that it was, and it's also it's quite close as well. So we're definitely, yep. Next stop, 200 subs. Hopefully we could have we'll be well on the way to that for this Thursday. That with a BSI. Well, at Blue Moon Bay, that would have been quite fun. Yeah, that would have been a great one actually, Adam. That would be good. So you're well ahead of us. You're 2 seconds ahead on pace. So let's see if I can try and make some of that up. Remember to win at the first corner. There we go. Now it says put your... Come on! Oh, that was dodgy. He just pushed me right out of the way. It's not even a place you would normally try and pass. Right, we've got to get our lap times better because we can't afford to start at the back. We're too far near the back there. Going to get those corners better. Look, there's about 8 in front here. Yeah, that's it. Well, I wonder what the guy who knocked me off got, if he got any penalty at all. I mean, that totally ruined my race. I hate to think what my rating is now. My goodness, look how many cars are here. This is going to be something. Well, only lap 4. We're beginning. Oh, no. Oh, come on. It's tiniest of taps. Tiniest of taps, man. I mean, he didn't even go off. He went. He's only lost a place. And it was. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Hi, Sir Artie. Oh no, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, for Christmas. God. Oh, dearie me. Sorry about that. That's my fault. That's Cool, I'm going to be last just about at this rate. It's just not working. We're being punted and and then just making a mistake here and there, and it's just not working. Better than George. Oh, certainly we have the highs and the lows, and this week we're not really getting the results we need, but would anyone be able to check my rating on Kudos Prime? That would be really good, just to see roughly where I am, because it's not going to be great at the end of this. I was on about 20.5 before I started tonight, so 84. I mean, to be fair, the last spin, that was my own fault, but well, that's not too bad, thanks, John. I just suppose it doesn't take into account this race, but right, there's a whole group in front, not too far away. They must be fighting away. can't get the car to get through there very well. Right, we're definitely catching. There's about 4 of them up there. Or 3. Not too bad an overtake. Well, considering we were pretty much at the back, we've come back a little bit. Thanks very much, Stephen. 13th has got a penalty. I don't know how much it is. Too long. Yeah, not enough. Pretty close there. There we are. Look how many penalties there were. Actually, there was a lot. .16th. Yeah, we were a wee bit unlucky there. Just I mean, it was the tiniest of taps, and the thing is, the guy didn't even go off the track. He just went slightly wide and maybe lost for like 1 place. So he wants me to be 4th. I mean, that's quite a that's going to be a tough thing to do in any way. But when you're starting at the back, that's almost impossible because we're not fast enough yet. We're just not fast enough. Right, you need to try and do a couple of quick laps before the next race and see if we can pull some of that back. See what we can do, because I want to get a good race here, because this is the setup for a good race. So we've got to keep trying and see what we can do. It's just coming up. About 11ish, I think. That's the. Oh, we've had 12 likes. We've got 16 watching, which is fantastic. So, let's see if we can get our time down a good bit, and then that might help us go a bit further forward. I've got to get those. Now, what do they call it? Oh, the Degnas. The Degnas, right? Because I'm losing a lot of time. Going through there. So any tips on going through the Degnas would be greatly appreciated, because I can get the hill quite good and I can get the first one not too bad, but it's getting out of that second one which is so crucial. So we need to figure out how we can get through that second. I reckon is probably a second or more, second and a half in that, if I could get it right. That'll maybe give us at least one lap potentially to try and get our time down a bit. Top of the hill. So I kind of feel like if I could let the car roll through in the third, I would get somewhere. If Adama is in the chat, it would be great to get his advice. Can you roll through in third through the second Degner? What's quicker? That's a bit better. Yeah, that's a lot better. 32.6. We've taken a lot of time off there. Well, at least that's showing what we can do a little bit. So, we're not going to have another chance. I tried to send this, see, a little bit at Degner 1. Alright, send a car a little bit at Degner corner, yeah, Degner 1. Yeah, because the brakes come on quite early and it's a tough one because there is that cone there and you can cut it a bit. But it's that second Degner that gets me. I kind of feel I'm not getting a good, you know, I'm having to change down to second, which I think is slowing the car down quite a bit. So we'll see. But I think this should have hopefully have helped us to get a bit further ahead, maybe be a bit more competitive. We'll see where we are in the lobby. Ah, 9th, a wee bit better. But look, oh, look at that. See, there's nothing in it. We're all covered by 1/10. That's right the way up to 4th. And then 3rd is a 32.2. So yeah, that's a bit better, to be fair. That just shows you. I often try for a fairly wide exit. Okay, so I can let the car running wide. Yeah. Aye, top 5, here we come. Well, I mean, considering we got that lap. Yeah, fit bull bars. Aye. Well, this is our 3rd Suzuka race of the night. So let's make it a good one. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully we can make up from the pretty dismal run we've had so far. We've had one race. The first race we did here wasn't too bad, from 13th to 7th, and I think we could have gone up even further, but we will see. Yes. First corner without a punt, can we? They're all saying, let's be clean. Well, it's our highest starting position, I think almost of the night actually, just about, for any race we've done. So let's see what we can do as we head on. I will probably make this the last race of the night because I've got to upload my weekly video after this, so that'll probably take about half an hour. But should be a good one. It's the one that we did in the Alpha at the Nürburgring, so I'll do that right after the stream. Oh, the action backs it up. There we go. Let's see. Right. This time, as Stephen was saying, a top 5. Here we come. We're going to do it. Abbey've got some nice liveries on there. It's the Now this time I'm in 8th. In terms of the badge is 8th, so hopefully. Bloomin' heck, man. Impossible. That is just impossible. Absolutely impossible. This has been a night of just punts and crunches and... yeah. There they go, one after the other. God, this is enough. I mean, it's so close there. I mean, thing is, I bet the guy who did that to me the last time didn't get anything. Got absolutely nothing. Thing is, my rating's just going to disappear. I've had every race, I've had penalties, I've put me apart from 1 or 2 tonight, and every race here I've had big penalties. Oh, for Christ, goodness me. He didn't even go off, he went wide. The thing is, I was on his inside, clearly on his inside. I mean, when is it going to be? They can't keep blaming you for that. Yeah, definitely. That's well, at least it's a bit entertaining anyway. That's for sure. so frustrating. So frustrating. I'll have to do some more practice later on in the week and try and see if I can do a bit better, because I can't be as bad as this. Because I'll get a DR reset at this rate. Well, I remember about 3 weeks ago we had that incredible night where we finished on the podium just about in every race. And here we've been at the other end, struggling in every race. At least we're covering all bases, that's for sure. Yeah, I suppose. But then that'll be before this goes on, so it'll be down to about 26. But thanks for letting me know though. It's, Right, we've got more than half the race distance to go. There's a lot of cars up there. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, that's true. I think I might have to go back to Assetto Corsa for a bit of practice, because I find on a race there I just get a bit better, so I just wonder if my race skills are not quite where they need to be. Try and go up the field. There's a lot of cars up there ahead, so maybe we get a chance to see if we can. only 6 cars, I think. I think that's the first clean overtake of the night. We did a 33.8. I think it's 4 cars up there. We're definitely catching. Oh no, come on. That was weird. As you say, definitely, there's a chance here for a top 10. Keep it going. One, two, three, four, 5 cars, all nose to tail. See, the problem is, if you're always backing out of any kind of gap, you're just going to get swamped. And it's a very fine line. It's either my anger or my indigestion. Too much birthday cake, I think. Right, we've got a guy here with a half-second penalty, so that might slow him down a little bit. There is ninth in front. We're getting a little bit better. Yeah, when you think what's been happening. That was some very good driving from Jag Tony, because he went way off the racing line. Full engine mode. Last lap. Yeah, with a few flashes, that's it, isn't it? I knew it. There you go. How many gears? I think it's 5 or 6, I think. Yeah, he's all over the place, isn't he? That's the thing. maybe there's only 5 gears then. That guy went quite slow at the. He must have maybe ghosted out. Well, again another big penalty, but at least we finished well. We were almost only one behind where it was. Yeah, thanks very much, Stephen. I'm going to have to leave it there because I've got work to do. I've got to get this video uploaded and things. But we'll be back on Thursday with, of course, the Tidgley interview. So make sure you're tuned in at 9 o'clock on Thursday for that, because that will be a lot of fun. And we'll see how we get on. But have a fantastic week. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and being a very loyal community, it's lovely to have you alongside. So take care, drive fast, and try not to crash. Bye just now.